Today's news.
Trump versus Musk.
This fight has now gone galactic.
The May jobs report.
It could be a sign of a possible labor market slowdown.
Teenager released by ICE.
I don't want to cry, but that place is not good.
Good morning, I'm Steve Kathan. With the CBS World News Roundup, Elon Musk spent millions to help elect Donald Trump. Trump gave Musk power to slash government. Now, just days after Musk's departure from Washington, CBS's Nancy Cordes reports the two are engaged in a bitter war of words.
Elon and I had a great relationship. I don't know if we're well anymore.
Musk, who Trump hired to cut federal spending, has been railing against what he calls the big ugly bill, arguing it would add trillions of dollars to the federal deficit.
He knew every aspect of this bill. He knew it better than almost anybody.
The insults and threats escalated from there. Musk posted, "Without me, Trump would have lost the election." Trump then threatened to terminate billions of dollars in government subsidies and contracts that go to Musk's companies. Musk quickly firing back, "Go ahead, make my day," adding SpaceX will begin decommissioning its Dragon spacecraft immediately. So late Thursday, Musk seemed to back off that threat. Trump claimed Musk went crazy when the big, beautiful bill rolled back tax credits for electric vehicles. That then got even more personal when Musk, without presenting evidence, posted this about the president and the late Jeffrey Epstein, a convicted child sex offender. "Time to drop the really big bomb," he said. "Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public."
I'm Peter King. Elon Musk has responded to the president's threat by saying he'd start decommissioning the Crew Dragon spaceships to take NASA astronauts to the space station and back. Cargo Dragons also help resupply the station, so any immediate cutoff would jeopardize the station program, leave NASA and its international partners in the lurch. Politics aside, it's likely that any end to Musk's contracts could hurt the government as much as it would hurt him. The government says employers added 139,000 jobs last month, shaking off concern about President Trump's trade wars. A private survey this week suggested a possible hiring slowdown. Bank of America economist Stephen Juneau.
Job growth is slowing a little bit. Over the last 3 months, we've added just an average of 135,000, but that's really not all that bad considering things. So we're not seeing a sharp slowdown.
Overseas, Russia has unleashed a new deadly attack on Ukraine's capital. Vladimir Putin has vowed retaliation for Ukraine's drone attack on Russian air bases. CBS News correspondent Ramy Inocencio.
Russia fired nearly 50 missiles and launched more than 400 drones, said Ukraine's defense ministry. Most were shot down, but cruise missiles did slam into a hotel in Ukraine's northwest town of Lutsk, only about 50 miles from NATO member Poland's border. But Kyiv was hit the worst. Just hours before, President Trump had seemingly stepped back from his pledge to end the war fast.
Sometimes you see two young children fighting like crazy. They hate each other and they're fighting in a park. And you try and pull them apart. They don't want to be pulled. Sometimes you're better off letting them fight for a while and then pulling them apart.
Down to New York and the Sean Combs sex trafficking trial. CBS's Jerika Duncan says there was graphic testimony from an ex-girlfriend yesterday, and the judge warned Combs about interacting with the jury. He was seen looking at jurors and nodding.
An ex-girlfriend of Sean Diddy Combs took the stand using the pseudonym Jane to protect her privacy. Jane said the relationship, which began in 2021, took a turn when Combs arranged for her to have sex with a male escort while Combs watched. Jane began to cry on the stand as she testified that night, opened up, quote, a Pandora's box. She described how the sexual encounters with escorts started happening every time she saw Combs, typically lasting 24 to 30 hours or more, even though Jane allegedly told Combs repeatedly that she only wanted to have sex with him.
4 minutes after the hour.
It's 57 degrees in Fairfield, California. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.